everyone, my name is Odotmaster and welcome back to Neverwinter. We are going to save some dwarves' kingdom.
If you can spare me a moment, I should like to speak with...
Things are starting to come together, 2 or 3 more votes and you'll be in the position to win, but we'd better not get cocky. I know what happens to the overconfident. Is this from your experience in court? Like a typical youth, I loved the attention. I told them exactly where Dash liked to hunt and win. A few weeks passed, my brother was treating me like an equal. Then Dash and I and father went hunting. Several of the young courtiers volunteered to go hunting with us, so we made a merry little hunting party. Go on. We were chasing down a fire salamander the Duke had wounded with an arrow. Suddenly there was a group of soldiers around us coming out of a city and forest. They were mercenary elements and they attacked without hesitation. Mercenary elementals. We would have died that day if it were not for my father. He gave a mighty war cry and plunged into their weakest group. They went down easily and he cried at me to get the Duke to safety. You did what you had to do. I did as I was told. The Duke and I had to kill a few of the elementals who came after us, but in the end we made it back to the castle. When we staggered into the main hall, the castle guards took the Duke and rushed him to the healer. They were terribly shamed, even though they had been ordered to stay behind. I walked into the hall where my brother and his friends always drank and caroused. The look of shock on his face as he saw me. It was more of a look of horror. Oh, his brother... Oh, I kind of figured, but his brother sent people to kill him and the Duke and everyone. I watched as he tried to hide his shock behind a welcoming smile. He opened his mouth and said something about having a rough hunt, but I drew up my axe and that shut him up. His friends were too stunned to try and stop me. I cleaved his traitorous head from his shoulders as I cried out that that was for our father. We need to get back to work. I'll tell you more later. I would like that. Oh, so we're learning more about our companions. I feel really bad. That's horrible to have to... Well, I mean, he's very... Like, Calabast is a very grim person to begin with. And he has a lot of experience fighting, but that's horrible. We should actually rest soon.
Nature thrives when we strive for harmony. We should always work towards that goal.
Thank you, Kadala. Oh my goodness, the Scabbard of Blessing sells for 3,000 GP. I identified some stuff. I also want to go into Kadala's inventory and see if I can make her equip the whip. No, she can't equip it either. Who are you? Dolan. The dwarf calmly eyes you. Thoritoil's always an enemy, or always an ally. They bleed and die, which is all I need to know. He's a mage, and if I kill all the I'll be going then. So we get a magic something or another if I kill all of the evil guys.
I'll have your head on a stake if you just stand still for...
Cool, we found the area. That makes me feel a little better. I thought for a second one of us died. Well, this seems familiar. I was gonna say, where did they go? No. We need to kill them, and then I'll talk to you. 3, 2. Why do they always attack me? There should be one like right around here. There we go. Power attack mode activated. I love that. And I also love how like Calabast was a good choice. She can't use the whip, so I can't just make her use the whip. Otherwise, I'd make him use 2 swords. But what we have going means that everybody has a weapon, even though I only have 1. Everybody has
Death will take one of us.
a weapon. And that's the important part. I think we can break down this door. Maybe? Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Where did you go? There's one of you. Oh, there's the other one. Calabast got it. That was weird. It like knelt. Barely injured. I'm not injured at all. I want this chest though. Ooh, we should not. Okay. The last time everything was trapped. I'm kind of trying to be a little more cautious this time. Okay, we need to identify those 2. And we are on to the next area. Oh. This door unlocked? Dwarven Hall. Key box. Tooth key, barbed key, copper key, gold key, shell key, silver key, and skull key. That's cool.
Not much I can do with
Flame
that.
and do that?
The door is covered in a number of riddles, each one accompanied by a keyhole. Oh. In land there lived the king, and many died to bring him this thing. Gold key. Oh! Okay. How did I... Hello, I'm gonna kill you, you huge fire. Hey, fire elemental, Calabast! This is your specialty. Yeah, that didn't end well, did that? So I went back to get some more armor, and apparently everything, like, respawns. So now I have to kill everything again. Which is actually kind of good. Because I'm very, very close, I realize, to leveling. And if I level, every time I level I get to choose what my armor, there we go, what my magical weapon does. So I just need to level, okay. I'm leveling rogue, and one of the things I wanted to do is I wanted to do parry. Oh, I didn't want to do recommended. Open, lock, and move silently and hide. I can all put in pickpocket. I can put into parry. There. Cool. We are gonna get our butts kicked again. I did a tiny bit of leveling. I just ran out and killed a whole bunch of kobolds, and so we've leveled once more. Alright, or we're gonna kick butt. Apparently all I needed to do is go level once. Or twice. I leveled once that you guys didn't see. But twice in this video I've leveled. Can I just hurt one of you, please? Calabas, can you come do some damage since apparently you're... Well, I just killed it, never mind. I was gonna say since you're the only one that can do damage, but... Why did I get pulled out? This is to sell. Oh, unless... Can Calabast use this? Ooh, identify stuff. Bottom left. Potion of speed. Nice. Calabast, can you use anything that I just got? Because I definitely can't. And I think full plate, split mail. Split mail 6-1, negative 740. 8-1, negative 845. So that's actually better for you. Warhammer versus Scimitar. I feel like that's better. And then, can I steal the katana? Nope. Nope. I can't do either. So I'm stuck with what I have. But now he has better stuff, so let's go check this other remains here. Money, always a good thing. More remains. I feel like everybody in this room dropped something. Which is good. We're not exactly poor. It's gonna cost a lot to buy off the people to get the money. You know, or not get the money. Buy off to get their vote. It's gonna cost a lot. Okay, we're back to the Druger mage dude, and I'm wondering if this is the person that we were supposed to kill. Well, he is dead either way, and the Mizir fire elemental is going to die. Druger mage, yep, that's who we were supposed to kill, because we got the head. And a warhammer to identify. Psionic gem. Once again, last time this happened there was a weird light. Flaming statue. And that was the last of them. I have defeated everything. Didn't get very much as far as gold, but I did get quite a few unidentified things. And if I've learned anything, unidentified things. Unidentified things are very nice. Oh yeah, and you get hurt really bad when you guess it wrong. But in order to get back to the starting room, you need to guess it wrong.
Well met.
It is simply
How can I get it to vote for you? It's a lot of gold. Here, take your bribe. You must be favored by Kalahi to have such wealth. I shall tell that I, Raphael, son of Gilfed, shall vote for you. Hopefully you listen to me. Goodbye. Okay, so now we have the other two voting for me, so let's talk to Dishnell.
Ah, yes. You return.
Dishnell looks up to you as you approach, nodding in your direction. He seems genuinely happy to see you.
How can I be of assistance?
I want to talk about the election. Edmund and Sir Beckett have the advantage over you. What is the official stance? Right now, I would like you to vote for me. The other two priests seem to think that you would make a good leader if you did not care for our community at all. I guess you would not have tried so hard. I guess the temple could support your leadership if you would make me a promise. What promise? I want you to promise that if something were to happen to the community that threatened the temple, you would protect our interest above the community's. Lie. Oh.
Hello to you.
Shoot. What I'm learning is you save frequently. Because I just crashed all the way back to before we even fought the boss. So I'll be back, and then I'll actually fix that decision. Let's try this again. We need to go see the priest.
Yes, you... How can I be of...
I want to talk about the election. What is the stance? I would like you to vote for me. What promise? I would never promise such a thing. That is the best answer you could have given. I guess maybe you do have some intelligence, maybe an integrity. Dare I hope. Very well, the church will support your cause. Or can I get healing? Nah, I'm good. I can rest. They will be voting for me now. Wait, do I not have more? Well, it's rather dark in here.
The stand sees that you have returned.
I finished a job. Have you killed the Turger? I've killed all the Durger and found this hammer. Very impressive. Stan sees that you're an accomplished adventurer and would like to have your payment in full. Were you wanting another one, or are you wondering about the election? I want to ask you about the election. How can I get your guild to vote for me? Stan's goat vote for Frory. Okay. I'm getting somebody, drunk. Uh-oh. Let's go talk to Alyssa at Silvertongue Manor. Basically some stuff went down. And he got drunk, messed up. Well, and she went for Beckett, and then he slept with her sister. She's the guildmaster of the Nobles Guild. Uh-oh. Good day to you, Lady Alyssa. I am Frory Twill. Be welcome, my well-mannered hero. I did not recognize you, but it is not fitting for a gentle lady to boldly proclaim advanced knowledge. Oh, she did recognize me. I want to talk to you about something specific. Tell me about yourself. I know who is responsible for your sister's death. What do you mean? She killed herself, nobody was responsible. Farron upset her before she killed herself. How do you know? And oh, I told her his story. Oh boy. I do not know how to react this. I thought I dealt with all the pain, but now I feel a tormentor. Farron needs your forgiveness if he is to put this behind you. I do not think I could ever forgive Farron. Persuade. He has paid a harsh price. You were right. I'm far from perfect. I hurt him too. My sister cannot blame Farron.
Oh, forgive me. I was...
Let us speak of the election. My lord, Sir Beckett, is there any way to change your vote? No, so I don't have the nobles. Sir Beckett is definitely going to win them. However, I should go talk to Farron now. Because I fixed some stuff. So, like, I fixed it so that now he's not sad anymore. I really do think that I have this in the bag if the election were to come around at this moment. Because I have the priests. Oh, I don't know. But I should go talk to Farron. Military Guild, right over here. Now that you're not drunk. Hey dude, I got you drunk and then I made you spill secrets, then I told your secrets to your ex-girlfriend.
I am glad you've come
I've
to
spoken
see
to
me.
Alyssa about you. Oh no, she says she forgives you for what happened. You'll make a good lady of the keep. I will be voting for you. Woo! Actually, we found Yenna. Beautiful young woman.
So, the hero I thought I had killed has finally come to Yenna for a visit. You have a rather ordinary countenance, but something about you draws the eye.
Maybe because I'm short?
I find you rather fascinating. What is your purpose here? I imagine you come about the election, or maybe for some magic items? Better yet, maybe you have come just for the conversation.
Well, let's converse with you first. Who is the masked man? What was your role in the battle? You could have killed me out there. Let's talk about the election. I don't care for Envid or Beckett. Envid makes a good hand. She doesn't have enough experience. Let me get you to know. I guess we can talk. You think we're misfits? You want to talk about misfits? Blah 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 blah. You think it's strange that I'm normal? Just because you think it's strange that I'm normal. I don't think you're normal, far from it. I delved into the mystery of who you are and I have divined something very interesting. Would you like to know what I found? Yes, please tell me. Before I tell you, I would ask you a question. What is your earliest childhood memory? I remember the smell of my mother's gingerbread baking in the oven. That must have been before they were killed then, a very early memory, or were they your adopted parents? That was before they died. Yes, it might have been difficult before your parents were killed. Strange you don't remember them dying before your eyes. My sources believed you would remember such a tragic moment, and though I am bound not to reveal who it is, I have a good reason to believe she knows what she's talking about. She? How very careless of me. I'm magically bound in such a way that I cannot reveal who she is or what, why, apparently I cannot even say that. It does not matter. If you pay attention, you'll figure it out. Someone as remarkable as her leaves little traces of their activities as they move around. That is what I've discovered. That's as much as I can say about that. Speak to Garrett at Silver Lily. I'm sure he'll be more helpful. The conversation was about misfits, while you were also misfit. You have a blood of some other race. I cannot be specific, but I know you have... Specific, not Pacific. But I know that you have some kind of outsider blood in your ancestry. You appear to be of halfling blood, but appearances can often be deceiving. About the election, I think you'll make for an interesting leader. Not necessarily a good one, but an interesting one. I'm willing to vote for you. So she... Okay, somebody told her about my past. But then... somebody else... or she's gonna vote for me. I think we can have the election.
I hope you found that informative. I did not even know about this Garrett,
stop
but
spinning.
I will bet he has some interesting information to give. I wish he would have confided more in me.
Oh well, we talk more next time. Stop spinning! If I'm pressing the left or right arrow when it starts talking, I don't have a chance to cancel my action. Oh, let's go talk to the Silver Lily. Let's go talk to the person in the Silver Lily. We're finding more about my past. I'm honored that you have chosen to visit the Silver Lily. I am Garrett Fist, the proprietor. How may I be assistance? Yenna told me to come and speak to you. Straight and to the point. His head jerks around to make sure none of his other guests can overhear, then he leans in and whispers. She wants me to tell you about it? I guess I have a right to know. You have a right to know if anybody does, but take care. This information has cost one person her life already. Several years ago, the keep was hit with a storm of the likes not seen in over a century. While the storm raged, a carriage came up to the keep and demanded entrance. A dark and frightening footman opened the carriage, and a beautiful and elegantly dressed lady stepped out and came into my inn. Who was she? Her face was enchanting. It drew every eye and held it. She moved with such elegant grace it was like watching a cat strut across a room like she owned everything. She paid for my most expensive room and told me she would be staying for at least a week. When she retired for the night, the only subject of conversation was the mysterious beauty. But she never gave me a name. She asked me to simply call her milady. I thought it was odd, but who was I to argue with such beauty and such gold? She was rich and willing to share. Please, continue. The lady stayed in her room for several days, and the storm raged on the entire time. She would order food from the maid that I provided her. I know the servant girl was receiving gold from the lady, but over the course of several days, the girl began to become skittish. I asked her what was wrong, but every time she went to speak, the words stuck in her throat. So she's a witch. Or not a witch, she's a wizard. Exactly. I became concerned, so I found a way to eavesdrop on the lady's room from the attic. At first I could hear chanting and mumbling, but then I noticed it was just a repetition of a single phrase. She was saying, come north, follow the rumors, come north. Hear me, Fury. Follow the masked man, come to your new home. Fury, is that why you kept pressing us to chase down the masked man, even when we tried to argue with you? Apparently, I had never heard your name, so all I knew was that this woman was using her magic to call someone. Did you hear anything else? The lady left shortly thereafter. I neither saw nor heard from her ever again, but I believe that she must have returned or sent someone here. About a month later, the maid was down in the market square gossiping about the lady when suddenly she went pale, stopped speaking, and walked away. Her corpse was found in a back alley, mangled and partially eaten. I wonder if there was a connection, so I went to Yenna, for she is the most powerful person in the keep. Okay, so the magic voice is telling me that this mage has power over me, but not as much as she would like, and it's controlling the shaft of life. Let's get going. Interesting.
Important news.
Ask your aunt to stall a vote. She can no longer postpone. She's sure you will win. Oh no! This is it! This is it! The guilds have voted. I have tallied the votes, and these are the results. 3 votes for Beckett, 0 votes for Envid, 6 votes for Fury! The new lady of the keep is Fury Twill. Here's Lord's helm, Lady Fury Twill. May your reign be long and mostly peaceful. Well, one or the other, really. I don't suppose it matters to me. Now that seeing Envid's already hand, we'll save any reappointment of that position for another day unless you want to promote her to your banner. What does the role of the hand entail? The hand is the commander of the keep's armies and next in charge for the banner. After the banner, now, after we finally have a lord and banner again, the hand will be able to focus their attention on purely military. What is the role of the banner? The banner is the highest ranking officer in the keep and the primary assistant to the lord. The banner deals with the most civic matters and the general operations of the keep. I want Envid to be the banner. And I want Calabas to be my hand. As Our Lady, you have the right to decide how to use our troops.
Oh, I have a message for you. A very strange message.
Elias's face is paler than you remembered, and her lips are pursed in a look of bewildered concern. Calm yourself and tell me about it. It is Mama Dane. One moment I was chatting with her, and then all of a sudden she began to laugh maniacally. She leaned over and said, "Tell my grandchildren that the throne is not secured until the Illithid is dead." My grandchild. I asked her who she meant, but she just winked and pointed towards the castle. Then she suddenly stood up straight and her body changed. She grew young and beautiful, and she had wings. She flew away. She cried, "Tell Fury to look for me when the battle's won." It must have been the same moment Garrett told me about. Oh, I didn't think you'd have a clue of what I was talking about. I'm impressed. As she floated away, I heard her laugh and say, "Oh, Fury, you are everything I hoped for and then some." Strangely ominous ring to it. There was always something unnatural about that woman, yet it seemed ridiculous to mention at the time. Now I wish I had. Be careful, Fury. Mama Dane wanted you to become the lady of the keep. She must have something planned. I'll remain here in case you need to take me anywhere else. Congratulations, my lady. I always had faith in you. We're gonna level up. And then...
Very good.
blah, 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 blah. Okay, so... I have massive critical... I have cold of my, like, when I attack I have cold. And I want to do acid. That sounds fun. Okay, and we're going to leave this episode here. We're going to save. Thanks everyone for tuning in. We are officially a lady. And I will see you all tomorrow. Bye!